Hello and welcome to a Build with Bear bonus stream. That's right, it's Tuesday and I'm going to do something that's not model kit building. But before I explain all of that, I'm going to throw the Bear Cave, the Lego, the site, the tier 2 blue emote in the chat. If you are currently a subscriber, you can apply with those emotes. If you are not yet a subscriber, you can say hi or use other people's emotes. Or if you just feel like being a lurker, go ahead and lurk. The Defiant has said, Pat, I'm watching Survivor Series 4. Woo! Woo indeed. Enjoy some Survivor Series. Survivor Series. Occasionally, WWF/WWE makes a good case for continued existence, and other times it's just kind of like, yeah, all right, I guess that's still a show you do. Aristofan is here. Hello, Aristofan. It's Tuesday, and I don't do model kit building on Tuesday, but I like to stream something different. Tonight, we are checking out the 1.4 update of PowerWash Simulator. This update came out last Thursday. It fixed some stuff on some of the console things. We're playing on PC. No things that need to be fixing here, I don't believe. But what we do get is some new bonus stages. So we'll jump in some of the bonus stages. We got a vehicle and 2 new locations. We're going to finish the vehicle because I did some of that off stream. And then we'll go check out the other locations. And kind of like see we're going to check out one of them, and then we're going to hopefully finish the other one. That's kind of the goal. As like an overview. Continues to be a game that pays for itself. Very much enjoy PowerWash Simulator. This is a free update, I should mention. The 1.4 update is free. This content is not part of their, their free DLC, and they have paid DLC, and they're going to have upcoming paid DLC. This is free update. It's not DLC. It's just an update to the game. Let's see. Oh, we'll retweet my tweet over on x.com. I'm still going to twitter.com. I don't know. I guess I could go to x.com. On my phone, when I try to copy a link from Twitter to somewhere else to a tweet, it comes up as x.com, and then I change it because I don't want to do that. Harold just renewed their subscription tier 1 at 70 months, saying, speaking of paid, let's throw the Bear Cave, the Lego, the site, the tier 2 blue emote. I pressed the wrong button. Here we go. That's the right button. Thank you so much. My body is automatically used to hitting the cha-ching because H-Bomb and Friends Harold often does bits. So thank you so much. Lurker says, hey, Pat, finished up these maps earlier today. Hell yeah. I'm glad. Harold, 70 months is so many fucking months. Thank you for your continued support. It means the world to me. I should also mention that it is !September. That's right, all this month. If you want to subscribe, you can save money. September. There we go. I don't know why that was hard for me to write. September, 25% off 1 month subs, 25% off 3 month subs, 30% off 6 month subs. And then the gift subs will be at a discount starting on the 26th, so not right now. So if you gift a sub to someone in the community, if you want to be the only person on the gift sub leaderboard, you got to pay the full price. I should also mention, it's 25% off for you. That 25% off is Twitch's cut, not my cut. I still get the full amount if you were worried about that. Also, don't worry about that, but if you were worried about that, there you go. Harold says, I can't stay, but I was looking to see what you were doing and saw it was my sub anniversary. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm playing PowerWash Simulator. We're going to check out the new update. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Glad you were able to renew that sub. And I'll see you soon. I will have a good stream. Thank you for checking in. And Defiant Salem says, want to know what makes this Survive series special? Gong pipe orbiting music. Yes. Yes, indeed. The man in purple. Purple and silver? Purple and white? Purple and black? Purple and black. Maybe a little silver in there later. The dead man. Rest in peace. With just 1 million managers. His manager had a manager. And they were brought in by a man who wrestles and is also a manager. There's a lot going on there. But yes, you're right. Survivor Series 4, that is the debut of The Undertaker. And so, it's a big deal. Anyway, what also is a big deal is PowerWash Simulator, a game I enjoy very much. a relaxing, fun game where until you get to like 99%, and then you're like, what the fuck is happening right now? Where is this little bit of dust? What the fuck's going on here? And then you find it and it's okay. So let's get this loaded here, and then we'll go to game. Hell yeah. Published by Square Enix, of course. And then, so we're going to go to, that's the first paid DLC, the SpongeBob SquarePants. Turned out actually pretty fun. I enjoyed my time with that. We'll go to career, and we're going to go to continue. No, we don't want to go to continue. What are we going to go to? Career. Bonus jobs. Bonus jobs. Okay, so at some point, my game glitched, and it decided that I didn't 100% the gnome fountain, which sucks because I don't like that job. But it said one of these days I'm going to do it. We got 3 new areas here. You can see some of the other ones here. You can see the ones I cleaned. We're at 95% of the excavator, so we're going to do that. Then we'll go and check out the paintball area and the Spanish villa. And I think we're going to like check out one and then really work on the other. So I think we'll check out the villa and start going after the paintball arena, because the paintball arena sounds like a fun place to go because you're going to see a lot of different paint and stuff. But we'll start with the excavator. Like I said, if I clicked on paintball arena, it would erase my progress on the excavator, which I don't want to happen. And so someday I'll go back in and do this gnome fountain, which sucks, and I don't want to do it. But let's right now get into the excavator. We are going to resume job. Oh, also, this is just, there's a lot of shit going on with this story. The messages here are so wild and weird. Hammock. And all kinds of weird stuff. And then, incredible it sounds. Just with troll and shovel, I excavated this. Hey, welcome, Straw Hat. So basically, they dug up an excavator. Which, the idea that someone buried an excavator doesn't make any sense to me and is very weird. But you know what? Sure. Anyway, that excavator is obviously filthy because it was buried. So we gotta power wash it. And I've done, as I said, a good chunk of this one. But then we'll get ready and we'll do some other stuff here. Yeah. They excavated an excavator, and it was pretty filthy, but now it is mostly clean. But where's the excavator that dug up the excavator? Well, Lord Crashing did. They said that they used a trowel to do it. That they used hand tools to excavate this excavator, which seems unlikely. But sure, we're just going to be hitting some spots here. I'm going to use the tab button here to highlight areas that need cleaning. And then we'll get like up close and personal. I'm just going to like try to do some spots that I can see from the ground here before we start climbing on over this thing. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. And also it's just like in the street, which doesn't seem right that this thing is just hanging out here on the streets. Like what? So we'll toggle so that we can just kind of get free camera moving. Again, we'll get up close and personal with this stuff, but sometimes it's just easier to just get in here and hit everything from a distance with the highest powered spray possible. Audio should be, hopefully audio is cool. If audio is weird, let me know. But I try to make it so it isn't too loud for y'all because it is repetitive. One time I was streaming this game and I had it muted, and I didn't realize I had it muted for you. It wasn't muted for me, but I didn't realize it was muted for you. And no one said anything. And I was like, oh, weird. Okay. Sure. Oh, we finished that piece. Great. And it's there. Oh, yeah, these tracks are filthy. Some of this dirt you can just see, which is nice. That's helpful when you can see it. But yeah, we'll have to, like, get in deep here and do a deep clean. We'll have to crawl around on the ground to clean this stuff and figure out what else we need to do. But we're already at 96%. There you go. Nice. Get all that there. Clean all this gunk out of this. now we're going down here. We're crawling on the ground. Imagine us crawling on our hands and knees, power washing, cleaning up this incredibly filthy excavator that someone buried in the ground, apparently. Just going to town. I don't know. Some people really like, when they were like, things happen in this game, in the lore, and they're just like, oh, okay, that connects to this, and that makes sense when you think about this thing. And I'm just like, yeah, okay, I don't know. Like, please do. Please enjoy the rich narrative in PowerWash Simulator. I'm usually just like, okay, the hole is it? Yes, the hole is not big enough. So, at best, they filled the hole back up. It's a wild story. But also, this story involves a lot of wild, weird shit, so it's okay. It's alright. Like, I'm pretty accepting of it, considering where this fucking game goes. All things considered, it's like, yeah, sure, alright. Yeah, whatever. Things can get weird here. Like, this is not weirder than some of the other things in there. Good morning, Firestar Man. Welcome, welcome. We're checking out PowerWash Simulator here. This is the 1.5 update. They added some bonus areas, 2 bonus locations and a bonus vehicle. This is the bonus vehicle, the excavator, which I started before the stream, and I'm just finishing up on stream so that we can complete one, because the problem with, one of the issues with bonus stages is unless you complete it, when you start another bonus stage, it erases your progress on what you were working on, which is frustrating. So I gotta finish this. I gotta get 100% on this thing before I can move on to other things. So let's just hit this. We can see I'm pressing the tab button, seeing what I need to wash. Some stuff left on there. Oh, bunch of gunk on this thing. Thank you. I appreciate that. We will get this clean. We'll get it cleaned and looking nice. This all looks good here. Oh, that's, yeah, filthy. Filthy, filthy, filthy. All right, we'll just kind of power wash all this. Get in there. Oh, we can see in the tab button, I can see some other stuff over there too. And we could switch to this and really just blast through it. This is a good weapon for this. But like the way someone believes in, oh, so you believe in me the way some people believe in ghosts? Okay, that's was not expecting that. Sure, you know what? Whatever it takes. Whatever works for you, I guess I should say, not whatever it takes, but sure. Believe in me how you want to believe in me, I guess. Just power washing all this stuff. Clean it all up. We're almost at the point where it's going to start giving me like a list of what left I need to clean on this tab. I can always hit escape and look at like boom cylinder bracket, and it will tell me, it'll highlight where that is. I don't know where that is, but it's now highlighted, and I could find it if I looked for it, but we don't have to worry about that. Thank you, Strat. I appreciate that. I tell my children if they are bad, I will send them to live in the bear cave. No! Well, one, hey, the bear cave is not a bad place to be. And two, I mean, sure, I guess. I'm going to back off that real quick. But I was like, you know, hey. They would be lucky to be in the bear cave. There's a lot of snacks in here. It's always good snacks. So, you know. Because before the stream started, folks, I want to make sure everybody knows. I was snacking on everything flavored Ritz crackers. Everything flavored meaning like bagel seasoning, like everything bagel seasoning flavored Ritz crackers. And if you haven't had those, you should, because they're real good. Firestar Man gifted a sub to Straw Hat NPC. That's the 36th gifted sub. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate it. Thank you very much for that gifted sub. Appreciate it. Firestar Man asking, ever had all dressed chips? Yes, I enjoy an all dressed. I think those are a fine quality chip. It's been a while since I had them, but the Lay's does a all dressing chip that I have enjoyed in the past. Yeah. Yeah, enjoy cool emotes made by my friend Xandra and not seeing ads during the streams. It's all very good. This stream is subs only, but in a conventional way. Yeah. Yes, we do have. Being a subscriber is certainly not a requirement for enjoying the streams, but it does genuinely benefit you quite so. I mean, obviously, it benefits me. It's nice. Number go up. People subscribing. All that stuff is good. But it does genuinely benefit all of you, because if you're a subscriber, you don't see those ads. But sometimes Twitch ads are like fine, totally fine, and sometimes they're just like, oh, okay. I bet if I knew this streamer, I would be very excited to see them in a bounty commercial, I guess. But I don't know this streamer, so this is lost on me. I am not prepared to be excited about them getting poorly acting in this advertisement. I mean, look, haven't been canceled yet. One would hope never, but hey. Yeah, no. I mean, and we've talked about this before. Like, hey, it is important for me to make it very clear that I am thrilled that people enjoy my streams. They like hanging out. I'm grateful to have fostered a nice little community of people where folks can come in because they followed the category or whatever, be it model kit building or otherwise, and they want to hang out, or they heard me on a podcast, or saw somebody they really like talk to me on the internet, and they were like, I don't know who that is, but sure, whatever. This person likes them, so sure. Or like, I don't know. Every once in a while, somebody sees me on a loading ready run thing, and they're like, oh, I don't know who that is, but I like streams at night, so sure. But no matter what, like, people don't have to watch if they don't want to. And that's something that, like even people that are just like, I don't know. There was somebody who was very active in the chat. There are people, and I see them in other things. And, like, one time, one person reached out and was like, hey, sorry I don't watch the streams anymore. And it's like, it's okay. That's when they hate watch. No, it's like, no, that's all right. Like, it's awesome that anyone has ever at any point been like, I'm going to check out this shit, or I'm going to subscribe, or I'm going to I'm going to be a patron, or I'll buy something from your wish list. Like, somebody today bought a Lego set off my wish list, and I'm just like, oh, hell yeah, I get to build this cool little Lego set. It's a cute little Lego set that somebody picked up, and I'm like, I'm lucky as hell. But it's not like, it's one of those things where it's like, oh, this is all gravy. All of this is cool. Folks wanting to hang out while I do this stuff is really nice and kind. So, all right, we got 3 things left. Let's try to find these 3 things. Boom cylinder brackets. Where are you? I clicked on it, so it should be highlighted now in yellow or orange or whatever. I can't see them. That is sometimes the problem with that. I mean, the fact that you can click on it and it will highlight it on the thing is incredibly helpful, unless you can't see it. All right, so let's now... Oh, there they are. It's these things. Okay. These things are not clean yet. Great. So I'm going to unclick that, See, there you go. I just had to walk around it to find it. I can't see any dirt from this angle. So we'll, whoops, come here. This angle, can I see any dirt? Oh, yeah, a little over there. Okay. We'll do this thing. Yeah. Just gonna, oh, there it is. There's some dirt. I see it. Okay, we got one done. Now we have one more. The other one here is not cleaned, right? Yeah. This one. So there it is. Oh, I can see it there. Yeah, hell yeah, we got it. Stress that I'm here a lot, but hardly chat because I'm normally falling asleep. Hey, that's a. I know there's some folks that are like, oh yeah, I have the Twitch app on my TV, and I sometimes just put it on while I'm like cooking in the kitchen or whatever. That's awesome. Like, while I certainly enjoy having people watch the streams and engage in chat, engage in chat I think is always neat. But if, like, end of the day, beginning of the morning, depending on where you are in the world, like, I don't know, you're spending a little time here hanging out, that's cool. I do like it when people chat while I'm doing stuff, but I certainly, like, lurkers are totally cool. The track idler cover is the only thing we have left to clean, and I don't know what that is, so okay, track idler covers. We got one of two, so they're a duo, and they're all we have left to do here. So now we're going to walk around this vehicle trying to figure out what a track idler cover is. So I'm just going to try to do it by eye of what is flashing, if anything's flashing on here. Nothing on the roof is flashing. Let's see. Anything? Oh, there it is. So it's one. It's this one? Yeah. This is not clean yet. Fully clean. And I don't know what angle is not clean yet. So gotta try to hit it from every angle. I don't see anything wrong with that from that side. So, oh, there it is. I can see it now. I'm actually surprised I didn't see that, but it's right there. And we did it. Job complete. We have now completed the excavator. You can see the little flash progress of me cleaning it, most of which I did off stream because I wanted to get some amount of this done before we got into it. Drink a little water. Okay, so we're going to hit continue. All right, so we're going to check out the villa, and then we're going to focus most of tonight's stream on trying to get a lot done with the paintball area. Arena, I should say, not area. The paintball area. No, the arena. But we'll check out the villa because, again, when we go to the other one, yeah, starting this job will reset any progress and other bonus jobs. Time lapse is always fun, especially the large areas where you can see, like, my style of do a little area, get bored, go to another area, do that, get bored, go to another area. So, you can see there was a little animal around here. The stupid shoe house in this game killed all my enthusiasm. Yeah, so I believe from the days of early access, the shoe school, they changed some stuff about that because I know that game or that stage bummed some people out. It certainly bummed me out because the shoe laces were hard to get clean underneath. Oh wow, yeah. So this is a pretty involved job. So I just kind of wanted to look at it. We're not going to clean this one because, like, Felicia is talking to us over here. Like, we'll do a little bit, but all of my progress for this is going to get reset because I'm gonna go to I'm gonna go focus on the other job, and I'll just do this one on my own leisure time. This is, I've said this before, this is certainly my podcast game of choice. If I were a bird, I'd be damn fine wormer puller. My nest would be awful, and some people can't process that. All right, Felicia. Anyway, I've been using my back garden as a feeding station for the town's cats for some considerable time. You can tell. Oh, I'm very glad to know I'm not the only one who wanted to launch that stage in the sun. Totally. Yeah. Damn, Felicia. But yes, clearly Felicia has let this whole area go because it is dirty as heck. And somebody's got to clean this area. I mean, obviously this is a large area. This is cool. A large area here. But yeah, any percentage we're doing here is just going to be a waste. So I just want to check it out because I want to go to the paintball spot. Ew. Ew. The fountain needs some serious degrime in here. And then we can check balcony, the frame, yeah, the posts, the casa lower walls, the casa roof, the country courtyard, I should say, walls and faces and trim and yeah. So what I ended up doing is I just kind of like, oh, I'm gonna clean on the floor here, and I'm gonna walk around the floor and see how this goes. And I'll just walk around this and kind of pick a path and then clean up as we go. Or I might do a pot so I can get that done. I'll do all of the pots on this stage so I feel like I accomplished something, because when I clean a pot, the ding noise happens and that feels good. You know, that kind of thing. Oh, but you gotta get in here to clean it. Ah, secret dirt. But yeah, so then the ding happens and you're like, hell yeah, I did it. And of course, you gotta move the ladder because we gotta clean underneath where the ladder was. And then we can get up here. Oh, yeah, gotta clean all this too. Yeah. Bustin' makes me feel good, indeed. Bustin', 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 bustin'. Yeah. Firestar Man wants me to hit the dance button. I will hit the dance button. Enjoy this fun dance, this fun track here. That is what the dance button does. I have a new song every month. It used to be the ska button, and I would play ska music, but I ran out of ska songs that wouldn't trip the DMCA takedown notices. So now it is dance music. We're on dance music. Yeah. Your channel points allow me. You press the dance button, and then I press the dance button. I mean, it was fun to listen to some, like, totally okay for rebroadcast ska. Although one of the songs later started tripping it on YouTube because they took the song out of rotation, I guess, or someone claimed it on YouTube. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna give up the meager 3% progress we did on that because it's time to go to the paintball arena. The Muckingham Mustangs paintball. So yeah, we're going to lose our percentage on that one, so we can focus on this one. I at least wanted to show the other one, but our goal is we got a lot to do here, because we're in an enclosed paintball arena that is obviously going to have a lot of paint. I'm not a sentimental person, nothing could be further from the truth, but it's still going to be sad seeing all these amazing memories get washed away. So Dan Van Beethoven is like bummed that we're going to get rid of all this paint. Do you want to hear some stories about them? I mean, probably not, but you'll tell me. A train track? What is this? A fucking cow? Yeah, this is some cowboy shit here. Train tracks and lights. This is fucking kind of cool. These paint blotches are actually like really nice looking. Oh no, a poorly lit area? Come on, game. I thought we did this with the jungle, with the fucking tree houses and stuff. I hate these, like, have to get down, you have to crouch low, and then you can't really see what you're doing, so you constantly have to use the tab button. I'm not a fan of that. I'm a little miffed. Anyway, let's pick our poison here. We're gonna go wide. We're gonna go green on the green. See how we do. Okay, green does it. Cool. We don't have to do the ground for most of it, which is nice. So that's good. But yeah, you'll see my method of just like picking an area, trying to do all of that area, moving on to something else. When I get bored with one spot, I'll go to the other. Trying to use the widest sprayer possible for an area so that I am not wasting my time. We're getting some height on here. And then, of course, liberal use of hitting the tab button to see what I might have missed. And let's see, what am I missing on here? You are almost done, short cactus. What did I not clean on you, short cactus? Oh, there we go. That's what I missed. Over here. Great. Short cactus has been cleaned. We're not even at 1%, but we only did one little thing. But yeah, let's just go around, clean some cacti. That's silly and fun. We could always just do this. So we don't have to move our bodies around. This is a fun little paintball area. It's kind of neat. This game does have interesting locations. I'll give it to that. They do pick some odd things. It's not just different buildings, houses, and the vehicles. I mean, we power washed a penny farthing. One of those bicycles with the big front wheel and the small back wheel like that. I would not have guessed that we would have done that. Futuristic vehicles that change into other vehicles. Some good shit. All right, we got everything on there. What about over here? Did that. All we have left is the top of this thing. Yeah, can we get up? Can we jump? Let's see. So go like that. Can I parkour my way up? Nope, can't parkour. So we'll just use the tiny step ladder. Nope, that's not enough. Can we get on this? Nope. There. Nope. There we go. We did it. This is a lot of. Sometimes it feels a little bit like we're like, all right, we're stunting on them. We're gonna get this clean and figure this out. And yeah, I can go try to find a ladder that would get me where I need to go. But what if I just kind of hopped, skipped, and jumped my way to where I need to go? Just figure it all out. Parkour my way to victory. Sometimes that's the best way. Whoop. 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 Okay, finish that. Is there any other cactus for us to clean? Yeah, here's a cactus. Spray it all down. I can't remember where I learned about this game. I want to say, I want to give him credit because he has turned me on to many early access games. I want to say this was a Danny O'Dwyer recommendation. I can tell you for sure that I heard about Dorf Romantic because of Danny O'Dwyer. And I want to say Danny O'Dwyer was big up in this game as well when it was still in early access, and that's how I found out about it. But I can't tell you for sure that's who told me about this game. But since like the very days of early access, I have been enjoying this. Every update, I was psyched for every update that came with this particular title. Always happy to have an excuse to get back in here. I know that when it hit like 1.0, I was like, all right, we're probably never going to play this game again. And then cool DLC came out, and I was like, well, there's a Final Fantasy and a Tomb Raider DLC, so I guess we have to check that out. And then there was a SpongeBob paid DLC, so I guess we got to check that out. And, it's just... And then there's going to be a Back to the Future DLC, and we'll probably have to check that out. Because it would be kind of weird at this point if I didn't. If I was like, oh, yeah, no, we're done. I'm never going to check out... I'm never going to power wash a DeLorean. So, All right, let's see. Are there any more cactuses? Yeah, here's cactus. I don't know. I mentioned this on stream. I've said it before. That this is a podcast game for me. I will have like my headphones on, or one headphone on, one earbud in, and a podcast, or play it through like my speakers while I am doing this, get caught up, or a VOD of somebody's stream or something like that. Because, you can be active, but you can also juggle a bunch of stuff, and it's just relaxing. I try to make time for some of the podcasts to be informed about a bunch of stuff, music and video game stuff and a couple other things, pure comedy podcasts, that kind of stuff. So it is nice to have some chances to go and listen to some stuff. A lot of times I'm listening to podcasts when I'm exercising or walking, but sometimes it's nice to just get out, play in the house while I'm washing some stuff. There we go. We got it. Red rules. Nope, doesn't anymore. Sorry, Red. All right, I think we might have done every cactus. I don't know for sure, but let's do this. Let's do this flag. All right. Oh, this flag is not fully cleaned yet. There it is. Now it is. So yeah. Sometimes I just want to relax, wash some stuff, come in, do a whole job, do some of a job. This is also sometimes my in between game where I'm like, oh well, I have something to do in 25 minutes, but right now I'm just gonna go in for this for 20, do this for a little bit, get a section of this stage done, and I'll move on and do that. I don't know if this game is like a marathon 8-hour session kind of game, but for me anyway. For some people it might be. It might be their all day game, but I think I'm just happy to do it on occasion. Short bursts, I know that there's been some issues on Switch, but they're kind of figuring it out because I think it's their team's first Switch game. But I do wonder how this is on the Steam Deck. I bet it is perfectly okay on the Steam Deck, and especially with the Switch having the gyro controls, that could be fun. I don't know if it's good, but it could be. It could be. Again, I haven't tried it on any console. What part of this wagon wheel haven't I cleaned? I wonder if it's the tippy top. There it is. I hadn't cleaned the tippy top of this wagon wheel. I'm still didn't finish cleaning this wheel. What part haven't I cleaned? Looking at it. I wonder. There it is. Okay, there was a little bit on the side. Oh, wow. Devastating. The outline of a person who got blasted. Very cool. I like that. Right? Oh, the sheriff. Maybe it was the sheriff who got blasted with paint. That's pretty cool. I think that's neat. Speaking of exercise, if you were a Pokemon Go's person, if you were still going with Pokemon, we got some new Pokemon coming in, and we are now at the point where it is Pokemon that I have never played in a other Pokemon game. We are now in the Switch era of Pokemon games, and so I am seeing Pokemon that I have no connection to finally happen, since I have not played any of the Pokemon games on the Switch. It is, I'll admit, very fucking weird. And I think it just happened yesterday or today. I don't think I played yesterday, so. And it is very strange to have Pokemon that I'm like, I don't know what that's called. Well, all right, well, I mean, I gotta take care of it. It's a strange bit of business. I mostly do it just to enjoy my walks. It's fun to catch some Pokemon as I'm walking around. Trade, send out gifts to people, and keep up with whatever. This is a fun set. Fun little stage. I like its vibes. Pickaxe. Alright, what else do I need to clean on this pickaxe? Top part, probably. Yep, pickaxe done. Great. Mine car. We can do this mine car here. Wait. 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 Oh, the gnome was there. I was like, the F came up and I was like, can this minecar move? Can I push the minecar? No. I can pick up the gnome. Put you there. Put you over there. Get out of my way, gnome. There's a gnome in every stage. I thought for a second that the F that I was pressing was going to move this minecart and it was going to move down the track, and that would have been cool as hell. But that is not what's happening here. It was just to move that around, which is not as cool. It's still cool. That's where the gnome was. There was a whole time where they took all the gnomes out because I believe it was when they initiated multiplayer. The gnomes were breaking the game, or it was something really fucked happened with the gnomes. So they had to get rid of the gnomes for a bit. But the gnomes are obviously back. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna do the ceiling here too. I hate that. I don't know how to do ceilings in dark areas. Not my jam. PowerWash this thing here. Get this minecar looking nice and good. Oh, the wheels are separate from the minecar. Good. Okay, minecar's done. We just gotta do. Yep, that's part of minecart. I keep saying minecar. I of course mean minecart. I'm saying minecar, which is not a thing as far as I know. I don't think they build cars for mines. They build carts for mines. All right, let's do this box. Do this box. Tonight, I'm going to stay up tonight and play some Starfield. That's the plan, to get my Starfield on. Going in, PC Game Pass version, just going to have a good time with it, see what's up. I have done some research on how to make Nexus mods work on the Game Pass version. I believe I have to do some... There are shenanigans afoot. Nexus is not recommending that people do it right now. Vortex, the Nexus's like mod manager, Vortex is not equipped for Game Pass, but people are figuring out ways to put a wrapper around the Game Pass version to allow for mods. So I don't think I'm going to be doing that yet, but modding is such a huge element for me for Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 4 that I can't imagine a world where I don't play a Starfield without mods. Like, I just don't see it possible. So maybe out of my next paycheck for something, I'll actually get the full Starfield game on Steam, just so I know I can mod it up. But since I pay for Game Pass, on PC, I figured I might as well play it on PC since I'm already paying for Game Pass. All right, what part of this is not clean? They'll probably add Creation Club at some point to make money off of mods. Yes, and they should. I think modders making money is not a thing that I don't disagree with. But also, I should be clear that the Creation Club, there were paid things, but there was also free. You could make mods for Fallout that were free that you could play on console versions on the Creation Club. And there was also paid stuff as well. So there were both. I am fine with implementing a paid system in general. I feel weird about modders for games who have Patreons. And I'm saying that as a person that has a Patreon. I think if the game developers have implemented a way for you to make mods and for those mods to be surfaced easily through their game that paying I think is totally fine and cool. I think that's neat. I feel a little weird about like on Nexus or Game Banana having like any kind of mod behind a paywall. I think a tip jar is totally cool, but I do feel a little weird about the idea they're like, well, for more updates of this, you've got to, you got to send whatever. You got to join me on Patreon, and the links come from there. I'm like, I feel weirder about that. I think it's more of a delivery method than anything else. I don't look. It's messy, so I'm not saying that I have a fully like an iron-proof philosophy on this. That is like not, uh, that is a beyond questioning. But that's just my gut feeling on it. I do not mind people who've done hard work getting paid for that hard work. I will never oppose that. People should get theirs. I will say, as we are now in a weird time in our lives, technology-wise, I'm not downloading mods that use AI voices. That is an easy thing now. So back in the day, you would do all the voices yourself if a game allowed you to put in some sounds, or you would get a friend to record all the lines, and they would be terrible, and it was part of the charm. Or I do know some modders who would use Fiverr to get people to record dialogue for their NPC and their big expansion pack mission thing. They would hire people to do it, or like I said, getting friends or themselves. But now it's like, oh yeah, people are just going to use AI voices, and they're going to also try to strip audio out of a video game to add more lines of dialogue from NPCs, and I'm obviously going to be opposed to that because that's not cool. I don't want game developers to do that. I don't want modders to do that. So like, this is a very new thing to be like, line in the sand. But that's kind of where I'm at with mods. It's like, I certainly don't want to look at AI art in your mods, or you're like, oh, I'm using this AI model to make pinups that fit thematically, and you can replace all the paintings. This is an actual mod for Fallout 4. The last time I was looking at Nexus mods, there was a mod that like did that. I'm like, no, I don't need that. I'm good. I don't need some weird AI art mod. Those are mostly like, no thanks, not, get the fuck out of here with your goddamn AI voice taking weird shit. Get the fuck out of here. That one I'm definitely steadfast on. Being like, fuck off. But we're all learning. We're all figuring it out. Making it work. Just cleaning some boxes. Boxes covered in paint. Guys, we're only 11% done with this job. So I don't think we're going to 100% it by the time we call it quits. But we'll have fun doing it, so that's fine. And chatting and all that. But yeah, I'm excited to finally dig into Starfield. The people I know who like Fallout games are liking this game. And the people I know who don't like Fallout 3, New Vegas, and 4 aren't loving Starfield. And that seems like, yeah, like, I was like, sure, makes sense to me. I was not I guess some people were expecting Starfield to be like No Man's Sky Fallout instead of Fallout in space. And I think that's fine. Like, obviously, I have not played the game yet. I can only comment on watching some people play and listening to folks and reading some stuff. But I was not expecting this game to change people's minds who have decided how they feel about Bethesda games. So, like, sure, this style of games. Like, yeah, I wasn't expecting this one to be like a big change. They weren't going to go in the direction where like people who like those kinds of games are going to be like, this is shit. They changed everything to appeal to a mass market. Because, like, nah, Fallout sells real well. And even if people were bummed with 4, it still sold really well. And, like, I don't know. I know that it's with faint praise when you hear, oh, it's the least buggy uh, Bethesda game, and you're like, oh god, well, that's not saying a lot. It's like, yeah, but it's still saying something. Like, that's still good. I'm still psyched about that. And I'm not giving them a pass. I'm just like kind of having my own expectations of what it would be. Like, I think I'm setting my expectations a little low, so that I can be pleasantly surprised. Like, obviously, I know there's going to be some nonsense with it. You know, like, one of the reasons why I enjoy mods and cheating in Fallout games is, like, encumbrance sucks. And I don't really want to get into, deal with it. So, if encumbrance sucks and there's a way to not be encumbered, I'll not be encumbered. If that's, making use of some mods to make that happen, or some cheats, sure. Take care of business. Get it done, whatever it takes. All right. Is the sign, this sign is done. This post is not done. Okay. Is this post done? This post is done. This post is not done. What is still dirty on this post? Where are you still dirty, post? Oops, wrong button. There it is. Got it. Just started on Game Pass, and definitely like them doing Fallout meets No Man's Sky, but on a bigger budget and not as weird. Yeah, I mean, when I say it's not No Man's Sky, that it's Fallout in space, not Fallout meets No Man's Sky, I mean because, like, you're not doing prolonged trips in a spaceship. You're fast traveling. You're in a spaceship. You're off the spaceship. I don't think you're going to have as many weird generated places as you would in No Man's Sky. I think it's going to be a Fallout game where it's like, all right, this is this kind of planet, and here you go, and oh, yep, there are also these, your big enemy are also here, and this weird cult is also here, and here's a pop culture reference from 10 years ago or 20 years ago or whatever, and okay, and cool, this shit. Wait, this is fucking Batman. Oh, holy shit. This is some Batman shit. Okay, cool. They made a Bat Cave kind of thing in the middle of this. Neat. I think it's just going to be a lot of, like, that. Or, hey, is this like a reference to Fallout? Like, oh, I think it is a reference to Fallout. That's cool. Like that kind of stuff. That's kind of what I'm expecting. I was not looking to get my mind, like, devastated with, like, this is next gen gaming, and be like, is it fucking fun? Is it weird? Is it, like, somewhat lovable jank? Is there, like, clearly one maybe two very good companions and a couple not so good companions? Like, okay, that's kind of what I'm after. So if it's got that shit, we might be okay. I did get out of the first area without getting overcumbered while picking up all the shit I could find, though it doesn't seem to have Fallout 4's all that shit. Doesn't seem to have Fallout 4's all that shit has some worth in the crafting system. Yeah, who knows? There might be some stuff that is not worth it for crafting and is just worth it for selling to people to make some of that money, to buy upgrades for your ship or whatever. Who knows? And again, I haven't looked too deep into the mod scene because I barely understood the process of getting them to work on Game Pass. So I was like, okay, well, I'll wait on that a bit, I think. I don't know. I'm excited to play tonight. Obviously, I'm happy with being here with all y'all during PowerWash Simulator times, but I'm also excited for some Starfield shenanigans. I don't necessarily expect to be doing so. I haven't talked about this on stream, but I don't think. I don't think Starfield is going to be a game that I stream. I believe that Starfield is going to be a game for me. If you're unfamiliar, because you missed me talking about that before, I play Hitman. Hitman 2 and 3 specifically. I enjoyed the remake of Hitman 1, or the new Hitman 1. And I got a lot of satisfaction out of 2 and 3. I've never streamed Hitman. Hitman is a game for me that I play on my own time. I'll talk about some stuff that happens in it if some shenanigans happen that I think was really fun, but I don't play it on stream. Um, I have in the past shown off Fallout 4 mods on stream, which is kind of fun. Went through some mods, and I did the same thing for New Vegas on my YouTube channel. Um, but yeah, Starfield, I don't necessarily expect to play on stream. I think that's just going to be my own personal thing. Because I'm going to drink a little water here for a second. I've talked about this before, but I do think it bears repeating. No pun intended. That all of my hobbies are also work stuff. I do not do anything right now that is not in some way work related. I review the anime that I'm watching. I review the manga I'm reading. I review the wrestling that I'm watching and talk about the wrestling. I do wrestling games. I show old wrestling footage. My primary streaming is building model kits and Lego sets. And because of the financial situation that I find myself in, I do not have money to buy model kits or Lego sets to just build whenever. So the only time I'm building is on stream. And because of all of that, it is important for me to have time to do like my own version of it. Stuff that is just for me. So like, there are video games that I play in my free time that do not come up in rotation for streaming. There is anime that I'll review at the end of the season, but I don't talk about every week. I just kind of watch at my leisure, and I'll take weeks off. There'll be the time where I'll like marathon through 3 episodes, or I'll be 2 weeks behind, or whatever, because I'm not doing it. I'm not rushing to finish the episode so that I can chat about it with all of you on stream. I'm just going to get to it, and it'll be done, and then we'll, at the end of the season, I'll talk about it, and that's how it goes. That's kind of how I have felt about that. So, Hitman, Goodbye Volcano High. I decided that was going to be a game that I just played for me. That's a game that I have finished, and I might play again because it was really lovely and really cool. So I might check that game out again. I still might stream Bomb Rush Cyberpunk because that game fucking whips ass. I'm really bad at it. I also was very bad at, it's the spiritual successor to Jet Set Radio. I was also very bad at Jet Set Radio. I was never good at that game. So it's kind of fun that I'm bad at this one too. I might stream that. I haven't made a decision on that, but like, it is important to me to have games that that are just for me that we can talk about, certainly, but that I don't stream that, like, I would feel like, oh, I can't do this because I need to be ready to stream this game. So I can't get weird with this. I gotta progress in the story, or I gotta have a ship that's cool, and I gotta I heard about this thing, so I want to show this off. Like, I don't kind of want to do that in Starfield. I want to take my time with it. It is one of the many benefits of not being a game reviewer. Even though I do stream games and stream myself playing games, I give my thoughts, but I'm not reviewing. The closest thing I've ever been to a reviewer is that I did some top 10 lists for Giant Bomb of games at the end of the year. And of course, then I eventually pivoted to just, anime instead of games, because there was a year where I didn't. We finally reached the point where we're getting lore. See the purple blob just in the top corner of the cactus? Not anymore. We did see that, but we don't see it anymore. So we're gonna get some lore, some fine memories. That's probably my favorite spot here. from back when the Muckingham Manticores. Picking up random syringes on this planet. Hell yeah. Do what you gotta do. So I guess this was team-based. I guess. I don't know. I'm not fully paying attention to the lawyer. Miggy Mist, captain of the Dragon Slayers, had sprung out of the fort with only one thing on his mind: my demise. So I instinctively surged into my signature forward roll. We're going to duck down here to clean this. Split second later, his shot was on the cactus while mine was clean hit on the shin. Ow. Ow, a paintball to... Ooh, a paintball to the shin. I do not like the sound of that. No, thank you. No, no, no. I'm good. There we go. The Fort Blue ramp has been cleaned. Great, so now we're getting famous moments in paintball from a guy that hired us to clean this place, who also apparently participated in the paintball. Lots of... Hey, I would say a unreasonable amount of paint here on the ceiling of this. Like, I guess there was some splatter here, but it's weird. That's a weird amount of paint on the ceiling. Clean, 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 clean. I am still using mouse and keyboard. I have never tried this with a controller. I know people obviously play it with a controller, but since I started on the PC version with mouse and keyboard, I never even considered doing it. I hope it's great for people like that, but I'm good with just using the mouse, using the keyboard. I would clean that up nice. Just spraying back and forth here. Don't have to worry about hurting anything with water, standing on stuff. Our character apparently weighs nothing because nothing breaks if we stand on it. Collapses. No error messages. No cannot continues. No need to reset. All good. Just a chill Tuesday night cleaning a paintball court or arena. Chilling out. It's weird because like Starfield is going to be my next like big game for a while. Like obviously I play maybe not. Obviously you don't know. I play Hearthstone every day, and I next month we'll get Jackbox Party Pack 10, so that'll be very cool, and of course we'll play that. I have to reach out to my contact at Jackbox to see if I can get a code. I certainly will pick that up if not, but I would like to get a code so that I can play. Burp there. Excuse me. But yeah, I'm gonna obviously we'll be playing that next month, the 10th Jackbox game or Jackbox Party Pack game, not the 10th Jackbox game, but the 10th Jackbox Party Pack. We'll get that out. Play that a bunch. That'll be great. Hell yeah. Clean this whole area here. All we got is underneath the ramp. I believe that is all we... And then the outside I think I haven't done yet either. But we still have so much of this left to clean. But we're making great progress. But yeah, I mean, Starfield was the big one. Starfield was the one I was certainly waiting for. I don't know if there are other games coming out. If there's any games if you want to mention in chat, folks, that you're like, oh yeah, well, Pat, this is coming out. I'm very excited about it. I find it annoying when you can't hit the button that pauses or takes you to the menu to get back out of it. Yes, I would agree with you. That does, you know. So. But yeah, I don't know. For me, Starfield. Oh yeah, Starfield is like, was definitely the game that I was like, yeah, I really, really just want to play this game. I really want this game to come out. And now it has. And it is pretty much, it's, it's the next game I'm going to be putting a lot of hours into. Say that. Alright, how do I get lower? I can't get any lower than this. I'm crouching down so low. Alright, I think I got everything down here. Got just about everything I can do under this. Now I gotta do the outside of it. Yeah, that is very annoying, Lord Crashington, when you when there's a button that takes you to a thing, but it's not toggling the thing. You gotta like cancel out of the menu or whatever. And you would expect the button you press to get you there could get you out of it, but it doesn't get you out of it. That is frustrating. You're not wrong. Cleaning all this paint. But yeah, I guess maybe on Thursday we'll definitely talk about Starfield and my experiences because I'll have had some time because I'm going to have a little bit of time tonight, not a lot, but I will have some time tomorrow during the day. I'm going to carve out some hours, and then I won't play it while I'm watching wrestling, so I won't have like Wednesday night. But then also maybe Thursday during the day I can get a little time in before I start streaming Thursday night. But yeah, Wednesday will be wrestling, I'm going to try on Thursday not to talk about wrestling, so something really big will have to happen on Dynamite if I want to talk about it, to keep me from talking about it on Thursday. Because I've talked a lot about wrestling on stream, and I know it is not everyone's cup of tea. But there was just so much good fucking wrestling last week. Last 2 weeks, really. Alright. Made some good progress on this fort. Hell yeah. This is one of my favorite things, is just walking around, spraying the floor as you walk, and just watching the paint, or not the in this case paint, but the dirt just and grime just completely erase itself as you slowly walk. It's just very satisfying to do. And then go back and clean up later, but just nice long sweeps of walking around, cleaning all this stuff. Get all this stuff nice and clean. Just cutting through all that grime. You can also walk sideways like this. Ah, satisfying. Very satisfying. Get fast with it. Just unbelievably satisfying to clean it like this. And then one of my favorite silly tricks. Just walk on the top of the thing. clean these horns from the top. And just go around here. Post done. Cool. Parkour. Up on here. Post there. Alright, we got all the tops of that done. So now we can do that. Great. Spray this way here. Go this way here. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Do we do this part here? Okay, great. Go on here. Nice, nice, nice. On here. Hell yeah. Oh, gotta do the wall cap here. Clean this up. Oh. Lost it. There we go. It's probably the outside. I haven't done the outside of this, so. Still got to get out there, but we'll do the floor here first. We're just going to hit all this here. Floor. Do. We could do something like this and just go like that. Spray it all that. I don't mind doing that either. I do kind of like walking it. That's fun. Hit the tab button every now and again. See if we missed anything. We did. Okay. Should I drink this milk I found next to a space toilet? Always. You should always do that, Lord Crashington. Should always drink and eat everything in a video game. That's no, I don't mean that. But probably. All right. Clean this up here. Hell yeah. Okay, a little more on that sign. Needs to get cleaned. Hole done here, that's good. Up there. Okay, that whole wall's done, that's great. Paintball is a real good concept for PowerWash Simulator, much more fun than plain dirt. Totally. I mean, at the very least, it's colorful in a way that sometimes this game is not. So that's been kind of fun. You know, it just looks way different. All right, let's get up there and clean from the top down. Let's hop up here. Oops. Fell too far. Okay. There we go. I thought for sure I would be able to see where I need to clean on this sign, but that is not going to be the case here. Oh, we did it. We got the sign done. Horn's done. Great. I want to say everything in Fort Blue is done, but we can look. Fort Blue, ceiling done. Okay, we got to find one of the blue frames needs to get done. Frame needs, we'll click on that so we can see that. And one of the window frames also needs to get done. Okay, so one of the frames, I got to figure out where that is. But also, well, this needs to get cleaned, I can tell. You can see that from there. Okay, so we got that done. So we need to do the Fort Blue frame. I don't know what that is. So we're just looking to see what gets highlighted because I clicked on it. That didn't, that didn't, that didn't, that's a post. Oh, it's this thing, okay. So this thing needs to get cleaned here. There we go, we did it. We did all of that, and that feels good. That feels like an accomplishment that we have done all of this one area here. Even though we're still only 37% done, we still did, you know, we got some of it done, and that's good. Clean up this box. Damn box gotta get cleaned up. I'm cleaning the box. Great. A box has been painted. I said a box has been painted. No, box has been unpainted. We're getting it back to its natural look. Maybe this lore, the text messages we're going to get as we complete this, maybe we'll find out why we're cleaning up this thing. Maybe they're going to, who knows? But it seems weird to get rid of it. It's the same way that sometimes we have to wash graffiti, which always feels weird and not great. I wonder if there's a reason why we have to get rid of all the paint on all of this set. Seems odd. But that is our task, is to do it. All we can do is what we've been asked. And we'll get some answers. All right, so this large crate still has some paint somewhere and dirt someplace. Not here. So there's only a little of it left, but I can't see where it is. This is always the frustrating part when you're like, all right, well, where is this dirt? Like, I know it's somewhere because I can see the notice, but I can't find it. So you gotta like look at all the cracks, crevices, and like what would I have missed from the angle that I was cleaning it at, or I was standing before? It's like, was it down here? No, that seems good. I'm hitting the tab button and nothing's showing up. I'll have to hop up here. There it is. It was here. That wasn't all of it. It's also here. There we go. Yeah, it was just a spot I could not reach at first. All right, so we got that done. We got that done. We got that barrel's done. The fence isn't done. We got all this done. We got to get inside this cave. We got to do the train tracks. I think we've done all of the things that are not Oh no, we haven't done these boxes. We'll do these boxes next. It'll be nice and easy. At this point, we can't. We locked in that we were going to clean this, and we're not going to clean the other location until this is done, because if I go and switch to the villa, we will lose all the progress I have made on this, and I refuse. I refuse to lose that progress. As is, I'm still mad that the gnome, that it got reset on me, even though I did complete the gnome fountain, that it says I didn't, and now I gotta fucking do that all again. It's rude. Rude bullshit. I completed that thing. I had so many epic encounters with Mickey. Okay. Alright, Dan Van Beethoven. You gonna tell me about your epic encounters? People would always say how well evenly matched we were. Cool, cool. Cool, dude. It's incredible how many times it would end up with just two of us left battling it out. It's almost like you guys were the only ones who were taking it very seriously, and other people were just having a pretty okay time at the paintball. Always one eye on the prize, the other on chillers' torsos. Okay, okay. That's it. Those were the thoughts. Those were the thoughts of our paintball employer. All right, now we gotta do the top of this. Clean the part we hadn't gotten there. We learned at the other crate that this is the hidden spots. We did that. Great. I now think we have cleaned everything. Well, not everything, obviously. We've cleaned most of the stuff that isn't giant set pieces. Do the trough here too. Drink a little water. I haven't been drinking enough water today. Got fucking hot again, friends. The cool weekend is gone, and we are back to it being too fucking hot to do things outside. I did get out on a ladder today, because our front yard has a palm in it, and one of the branches needed to come down, and there was a growth because these palms grow this stuff out of it, like not just more branches, but then some things that have like, it's not like a fruit, but it like falls out and then gets everywhere, and then bees really like it, and that sucks. So I went to go cut that out, but guess what? Bees had found it, and I did not get stung, which is fantastic. Oh boy, I was pretty worried I was going to get stung today, and I did not, and that rules. All right, where's the part of the... Oh, there it is. Is that part of the trout I haven't gotten? There it is. The tro. But yeah, I did not get stung by bees today. All right, so this is going to take a little while to do, but we can do the mine car stuff. Do the mine car stuff here next. Just go in here. So yeah, I got some yard work done and then biked, and I'm going to go for a walk, even though it's going to be hot as hell tomorrow. I'm still going to go out and walk around, enjoy my time. I am still trying to figure out next Tuesday. So next Tuesday is Patreon's choice. There'll be a poll that will go up sometime, maybe tomorrow or Thursday, probably Thursday. A poll will go up for my $3, $5, and $10 patrons. Of course, they get to vote on what I do the second Tuesday of the month. And right now it's a little weird because I don't know I don't think I can stream at my normal time. So I am thinking I will stream earlier in the evening, like an early evening stream on Tuesday. But I have to figure that stuff out. I still have to chat or whatever. But I am going to be in a car going to the airport to pick someone up from the airport on Tuesday night next week. And I don't know exactly when. My feeling is, here's the thing. I think we won't be back until after 9. And I don't want to do like 10 to midnight. I could do 10 to midnight next week. But I'm most likely will do like 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. or something Eastern time. Like, I think that's probably what's going to happen. But I need more details before I can definitively let you all know what the deal is. So when I know more, you'll know more. We'll just kind of play it like that. But I need the exact time when we have to be there, and then a buffer of time to pick that person up if they're on time, and then also get back here. I don't want to be like, I'm going to be streaming at 10 p.m. and then we don't get back until like 10:30. Like, that sucks. I don't want to do that. So the plan is probably to do earlier than that. So we'll see. But you'll know soon. I'll make sure to, tell everybody and get the word out. All right. Now we'll just go the other way. We're just doing long, easy strokes here, just getting the most of it, and then we'll go back in and get the parts we missed later. I do like doing that now and again. Just I was going to get a lot of it, and I'll go back and get all of it later. Being so precious about it. Yeah, 44%, not too bad, considering we haven't been working on this too long tonight, so that's good. I'll take it. All right. Yeah, part of this problem is you can't really see where the dirt is without hitting tab all the fucking time on cleaning these tracks, so. I might just give up on doing these tracks tonight, and then I'll get it on my own another time. We won't do another stream of these 3 areas. This will be our look at this update. The next time we play this game on stream, or I play this game on stream, I should say, the next time I check it on stream will most likely be whenever the Back to the Future update comes out. I'll have that as a paid DLC, and I'll certainly want to show that off because it should be fun and silly. So I'll make sure to do that. In the future, in the distant, far-off future of I don't know when that expansion comes out, but I will know and tell you when that is the case. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know when that is. Maybe they'll release it on the day they keep going backwards and forwards in time. Yes, It would be incredibly cool if they released it on the date, but I don't know if that's that's happening or not. I don't know. I still need to figure. I mean, so Patreon's choice is for next Tuesday. The following Tuesday, I don't know what I'm doing for that. Hold on, real quick. Let me see. So next, yeah. So the 12th is Patreon's choice, and I have a few options for Patreon. My $3, $5, and $10 patrons to choose. The 19th, don't know what that's going to be. Actually, no, wait, no, I do know what the 19th is going to be. The 19th is going to be Pat Bear's Anime Club. I'm doing it a little early because the next season, this season is going long and there's going to be some overlap. But the next anime season, the fall season, is really starting like the first week of September, the last weekend of August. So, yeah, the 19th is going to be Pat Bear's Anime Club, recorded live, so that I can put that episode out on the 25th. So we won't be fully done with every season at that point, but I can at least tell you what I thought of them. And then I don't know what I'm going to do on the 26th. That is the end of the month. The 26th will most likely be a Pat Bear's, or not Pat Bear's Anime Club. It'll be a stream of whatever, like, it might be something that didn't get voted on to do that, that I would do next week or something. Because sometimes I'll do that. If, like, most votes want to for one game or thing, and then there are votes for another one, I don't know. I wouldn't mind doing another wrestling thing. I mean, obviously, I just recently did another Pat Watches Wrestling, but I wouldn't be opposed to doing another WWE 2K23 because we did that as a fundraiser for me, and it's always fun to do that just on a Tuesday. Download more characters and try to find some new custom arenas. And, there's some scores that need to get settled. We got to run back a match that we couldn't do because the venue was too messed up. So we're going to pick a different venue to do our women's tag match in a place where we can actually see them, where there isn't lava and clipping on the edge of the place. So yeah, we got to do that. All right, I'm just looking by section here. We also must get someone that can beat Gaston. You're totally right. I do need to figure out a scenario where Gaston loses, because I am tired of having Gaston as my Build with Bear wrestling champion. It is stupid that is happening. There's no better word for it. It's foolish, demoralizing to the wrestlers that Gaston continues to be the champion. So, I owe it to all of the Build with Bear wrestling faithful to give them a true awesome champion. Although, as I said, Gaston does keep winning. He somehow won that fatal four-way. Clearly designed. Makes a mockery of what it stands for. Also, should mention that, we had that number one contenders match, or the Money in the Bank match, which is technically for us a number one contenders match. And I put in all of the big powerhouses, people with huge ratings, and the guy with the lowest of them, which is still 91, Agent 47 won that. So Agent 47 gets a title shot. And that's not great because he is not as strong as Gaston. I might have to... I mean, I could do a gimmick match that might help out Agent 47, but most likely I'm probably going to have to make Gaston shittier. I'm going to have to lower his rating, make him foolish in some regard. I don't want to do that, but I also don't want Gaston to keep winning. So I got to figure that shit out. But yeah, I got to do a rematch of the women's tag because the arena fucked it up. I still want it to be a tables match because that's fun. but I just need I'm gonna have to use a traditional WWE arena and not a custom arena, so I can reduce the risk of that happening, where they just get caught on the edges and neither of them can find a fucking table to save their lives. So we'll try it. The next time I do a WWE 2K23 thing, it won't be live matches. It'll be another, like, I pre-record all of them and do that because that works out well. I prefer that method myself. It's fun having people here, live as I'm doing it, but that way I like if I had done it on my own, that women's match, I would have just reset with a different location and no one would have ever known that was a problem, instead of me just being like, oh, well, we're not doing it now. And I could have, I guess, run that match back if I had wanted to, but I didn't want to run that match back. So instead, just got to figure it out later. All right, that post is done. What about you? You done post? You're not done. Come on, posty. What do I got left to do here on this post? Is there a Beast wrestler to take on Gaston? Oh, Beast from Beauty and the Beast. I have not seen Beast. No, I have not seen that. To take on Gaston, although that is fun. No, we're going to see if Agent 47 can make it happen, because he is the men's Money in the Bank title holder, or briefcase holder, and that in this league means that they get an automatic title shot whenever they want, and so that'll be the next title defense. So yeah, who knows? All right, now I think we've done every part that isn't this tower or the post, which we did one of the other posts, so we won't do that one right now. Let's see if we can just get a huge chunk of the various sheriff and such as. Oh, we'll do the floor. That'll be easy. We'll do the floor here. I'm going to swap to. I don't know. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, this stubs. We'll just do it like this. We'll do the floor. This nice and easy. Oh, so simple, so easy to wash like this. It would be cool if you could set up an actual Money in the Bank style cash-in match with the sound being roughed up. So you can set them to you can set your champions to want to cash in. I've just never seen it happen. Like, I'll have a title match and I'll never see them run out. I don't know if it's broken or if I'm doing something wrong, but it is possible to set it so that they do want to go in and try to cash in. I just don't know, because otherwise, why have Money in the Bank as an option in the game as well? But I have never actually seen that happen. So there's also stuff where, like, I never set managers, and I could do that more, because they're wrestlers. That would be fun for them to have a manager, stuff like that. I should probably do more than that. I do set up people in tag teams, and I think that's fun. The other tag team, at this point, I'm going to have to do the next match with the Ninja Turtles is going to have to be a gimmick match, because they have won via count out, either the other team getting counted out or a double count out. Both have happened. That has happened the last 2 times. And so I'm going to have to put the Turtles, and they won a gimmick match already. But just for the sake of fairness, I'm going to have to put the Ninja Turtles in a gimmick match, because this is just outlandish, ridiculous, unbelievable that they continue to skirt by via count out. Get out of here. Can't really show their full power, so they win by default. No, I mean, they're strong. Obviously, yeah, they can't use weapons. They can use weapons, they just can't use swords and katanas. I mean, katanas, I said swords and katanas, that's silly of me. They can't use bow staffs and swords and nunchucks. So, but they can use sledgehammers. So yeah, I'll put them in a Extreme Rules match or something. Let them hit each other with weapons. I just want to put them in a traditional tag match, but a gnome. A gnome is wanted by the police. $5,000 reward. Hey, if you see this gnome, no, you didn't. No, you did not. Did not see that gnome. This sidewalk is dirty somewhere, and I don't know where. There we go. There's a little dirt. Is that enough? Nope, that's not enough. Oh, it's dirt over here. All right. Clean that there. Go here. Sidewalk is still a little dirty somewhere. Don't know where. Oh, there's spots over here. Is it part of this? Yeah, we got it. Great. All right. We'll go do uh, the other sidewalk because this is easy. Hey, we hit 50% on this job. Not bad. That's pretty good. Right there. We ended up with a small crew of folks watching tonight. I knew that was going to happen because there's nothing new and hot about this particular game or this update. I think people might want to check out the Back to the Future update when that comes out. I feel like I'll get some people that want to check that out, but other people are just like, yeah, all right. I've seen you play PowerWash Simulator. It's a game that you played a lot of. And it's like, yeah, I totally understand. But a lot of dead scientists have cola on them for some reason. Hey, people love cola. Come on. Come on. That's in Starfield. What am I going to say? Next week, it's Patreon's choice. Again, I'm not sure the exact time. I have 2 ideas of options to put in for Patreon's choice. I don't know what. Obviously, I don't know what's going to go. I don't know what they're going to go with, but I've got 2 options. I'm thinking of a third one to put in there. I don't know. I don't know what they'll go with. I don't know what people will go with. But that's for my $3, $5, and $10 patrons. So, usually get a good response to that. Of people that have some ideas of stuff they would like to see me do. It was very funny. Only a couple times I have put up stuff on that list, and someone has voted and then also commented, being like, "Please don't play this game." Hey, everybody! Very rarely have people tried to goose the system, because they just didn't want to watch me play. I believe it was Hearthstone. I believe that there were more than one person was just like, I don't want to watch the stream. It's like, yeah, I mean, 1, fair, but 2, you don't have to. Ever. I'm not making anybody be here. It's nice when people hang out, but they don't gotta. They do not have to hang out. All right. Let's put on the extension here. Try to clean this all up. Old West Paintball. Oops. Clean this Old West Paintball sign. Oh, the badge, but not the sign, though. Sign's still dirty. There we go. Sign done. Straw has, did you play much Marvel Snap? I've been playing it instead of Hearthstone. So, I started playing it when it first came out. I was even playing, I was playing on my phone, but I was even playing the early PC version that they made basically for people that wanted to stream it. I've heard that the PC version now is better. I haven't checked that out, but I stopped playing it. So I like the moment-to-moment gameplay. I think the game feel of it is really fun. I like the locations and how those change things and the placements and all that. I thought some of the decks were really fun, but overall, I don't like that there's no card crafting. And obviously, that Hearthstone does have that. You can craft cards. So what is happening is basically it's like if you see a deck, you play against a deck, and you think, oh, that deck was really interesting. Oh wow, or you're one of those people that like watches streamers play, or you watch YouTube people talking about it, or showing off decks, and you're like, oh, this deck looks really great. I'm gonna just play for a really long time and hope I get that card that I need. That's not fun to me. So while I think the moment to moment is great, I think uh, I think the wrapper around it, I'm not super thrilled with. But I did have fun when I played it, and I could see myself someday going back to it. Like, I don't want to say, oh, I would never pay that again. I will never play that game again. But I lost a lot of enthusiasm for it uh, when I started seeing decks that seemed really cool and new. There's a chance I'll never actually build that deck, or like I have most of this cool deck, but there's a thing in there that like if I don't have this card, it doesn't really work. Lord Crashing says worst game ever, 1,500 hours played. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I enjoyed the moment to moment of it, but the grind of it, like, I don't know, it just wasn't giving me what I wanted. So I never really stopped with Hearthstone, but I I fully back into Hearthstone as my daily driver card game. Hearthstone is like the game I play every day. It leaves to accomplish like a daily or one of the three weeklies. How mad will you be about Starfield's pronouns option? Asked Lord Crashington. Um, Clearly, no, not at all. I mean, obviously, um, obviously not at all. Like, cool. If you want to pick, you want to lean towards a certain body type, and you want to have other people pick your, and you want to pick your pronouns and have people call you that, and you want to be wildly different of what gender perceptions are based on what you're presenting yourself as. Like, fuck yeah, man. Hey, guess what? This is some sort of weird future where that is like cool, and that sounds neat to me. But yeah, obviously, and Lord Crashing clearly knows I'm not that I wouldn't be outraged by that. It's just a little joke based on people. So, do I think that every person mad about pronouns is actually mad about pronouns? No. I would imagine that certainly on Twitter, there are going to be people who are mad about pronouns who are not mad about pronouns. They just want engagement. Do I think that there are some YouTubers and Twitch streamers who are indeed actually fucking furious about this? Yes. They might be playing it up, again, for engagement, but some of them are just broken inside. They are just completely like without reason and like understanding of anything, and like just conveniently mad about the biggest game. Yes, Aristophan. There are people who are conveniently mad about what's going about this, and then there are also people who are just like foolish. They're just fools. Like, don't I'm not counting out just complete and utter knobs, like complete dumbasses who are so mad about a thing they have no real understanding of and not sure exactly why, and it all comes down to dumb shit they've heard Joe Rogan say, or Jordan Peterson, or whatever, or some other streamer, or some other YouTuber, or like some fucking dumbass on TikTok, like whatever. They're just regurgitating bullshit and mad about nonsense. It's like, okay. It's like, all right, sure. It's like, sure. I don't know. I don't know what else to tell you. Like, stay mad, I guess. Like, I don't know. Fine. It's also the thing where it's like, the cool thing is like, okay, so there's I mentioned it a little bit yesterday. I kind of gave it a little bit of a talk yesterday. There's an indie game that I'm not going to check out because some of the developers, some of the leads on that studio were mean to a friend of mine. And so I don't have to play that video game because I don't review video games. I don't play the new hotness. I play what I want to play, and I don't, I don't do all that. So I can live by my convictions. They're mad. They are mad for appearance sake mad, but they're still going to play the game because people want to watch streams of Starfield and people want to watch YouTube videos about Starfield and people want to engage with the new hotness. So even though they're mad and butthurt, they're still going to do it because they don't have convictions. And that is a lovely victory for all of us, that they are going to be so mad while still playing that video game. We're at 59%, which is not nice, but it's fine. And we are going to quit the game because it is almost 11. I agree in the knob factor, but the same arguments could be made about Baldur's Gate 3 last month. Yes, totally. Even if it's just for engagement, there has to be a limit to how much you're willing to present yourself that way. Hate streaming to talk shit about the thing they're promoting. Yes, indeed. If I don't like a game, I don't play it, and I don't even talk about it. Occasionally, I will name it because I'm like, oh yeah, no. Like, it'll come up a conversation, and I'll go, oh yeah, I never played that game because, like X and Y. Like, yeah, like I said, we did not raid someone because they were playing a game that I don't want to promote to anyone, including a couple people. And that was no fault of the streamer, who I adore. That was more to do with that. And, like, I'm not going to, like, DM them and go, hey, did you know they were mean to this person? Like, that's not, I don't need to do that. But I don't also need to support that because why would I? We are going to raid. That is how we end every stream around here because it's 11. So we're going to get the fuck out of here. And we're going to go find someone cool doing cool shit out there that we want to go hang out with on this fine Tuesday. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me while I power wash shit, which is fun. It was a good time. So let's see. We have never really raided. How long as we're gonna raid Serge Jaeger. We never get to raid Serge because he never plays at night. Serge is playing Minecraft, so let's hang out and chill in Minecraft Vanilla 1.20.1. Serge Jaeger is wonderful. His community is lovely. He never streams in the evening, but he's only been going for an hour, so I know he'll be around for a bit. So yeah, we're gonna go raid Serge. You're gonna have a great time. If you don't know Serge, he's part of Loading Ready Run. He is a lovely individual, great community, as I said. It'll be a chill Minecraft stream. I really appreciate y'all hanging out. Hope you come on this raid. I hope to see you on Thursday as we continue working on an old model kit that looks kind of cool. And I'll talk to you soon. Thanks, everybody. Goodbye, 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 goodbye.